Hello you filthy wallhacks, it's Rusty here, and today I am playing BattleRush, which was developed by Thunder Devs. Now this is in early access. You might be able to tell that from the visuals, which are, well, amazing. Look at his face there, it doesn't appear to have any sort of definition, it's just... Is it just one texture? I do not know, but clearly beautiful, this game. I just want to show you the settings. Now, this is in early access, but there's no excuse for this kind of options menu. Let's check out the settings anyway. Let's go to low. Low appears to look the same, maybe a bit brighter around these grass pixels. Medium just makes everything black, so you can't see. I guess that's shadowing, but then when we go to high, it comes back, you can see it again. So I can't tell the difference really, except low is a bit brighter, so let's have it on high. Maybe you'd say in early access this is where they're allowed a chance to improve the visuals and stuff like that, which is fair enough. Gameplay and sort of graphical fidelity can be worked on, but in terms of controls, that's kind of inexcusable. There's no control remapping at all. It doesn't even tell you what the controls are. I was quite happy to see controller written there, but you can't click on it. And, well, we'll see when I get into a game, because it's ridiculous. Standard mode, that's the only mode. So this is a multiplayer shooter set in World War II. So basically, COD World War II this is. But it's got crafting mechanics, so it's COD World War II meets Fortnite, essentially. Let's go on. I don't want to go on a too busy one. I've had one go so far, and it actually worked. It didn't crash the server, so that's alright. Now, as to controls, it loaded quite quickly last time. It's not loading at all this time, so that's good to know. Oh no, here we go. Right. So I'll get to pick my hand, and look at this. This is what happened last time. It looks like the textures haven't loaded for my little guy, so that is awful. He's featureless, he hasn't got a face anymore, really. So, yeah, you can change. I don't know if I can change to allies. I'm assuming these are Germans. There's a blurred out, awful looking Nazi flag behind there. Yeah, let's have an MP4 this time. So, oh, I could also be Japan. Could I be UK? No. Can't be UK yet. I guess that'll be unlocked later. But oh my god, just look at that. That is awful. Let's go anyway. How do we start the game? No, that's locked. Okay. They're all locked. Rifleman is not locked, so let's start battle. Right, here we go. So, because I pretty much cannot use WAS and D, he's on my team, I thought, well, I'll use controller, because I can't remap keys to arrow keys or whatever. So I thought, yeah, I'll use controller. I started moving with the controller. I got annoyed because there was no invert option, but then I tried to shoot with my gun with the controller, and it didn't work. All you can do on your controller, I don't know if it's just specifically tied to my Xbox controller, all you can do is move. You can't shoot. You can't access an inventory. You have to do that all on the keyboard and mouse. So what I'm doing, and this is a first for me, is I'm using the analog stick on the controller to move, and I'm using the mouse to look around so I can at least shoot. It's bizarre. So if I have to access the inventory or change guns, that's going to be awkward. I'm going to have to reach across with my right hand. It's all going to go wrong. Oh, look, a big gun. Can I fire it? Yes, I can. See, now I have to press E. Can't press, say, A on the controller. Let's fire. I did 10 DP. I did... Look, this is the selling point, by the way, of this game. You might be wondering, what is the point in getting in on the online shooter genre when you're some indie team who've made a game this ugly? What is the point? How are you going to sell it? Well, destructible environments is their selling point. I appear to have run out of ammo for this already. And as you saw there, you know, physics, it sort of tumbled down the old house. Doesn't look particularly good. When you're in a house while that stuff's going on, yeah, it looks terrible, texture-wise, and just how the buildings sort of fall down. But there is also a day-night feature, so there are their two selling points. Will it be enough to compete in a saturated market? I don't think so, spoilers. But anyway, that's really all there is to talk about. I joined a server that had a few people in. There's not many people playing. At least it runs alright. I've played other early access indie online games where the servers just do not work. They just kick you out. There's a lot of pop-in, as you can see. And it's all quite ugly. That's quite a nice sky, I guess, isn't it? I mean, as sky maps go, it's not the ugliest. But yeah, you see the sort of tracer fire. I mean, if there was a lot of people on the map and I had controls I could remap, it might be alright. I guess I could show you... Oh, can I shoot that light out? Is a test. Something happened. Sort of light explosions came out there. As you can see, you don't get much ammo. I can't believe how I'm controlling this. It's bizarre. So I'm going to just head towards the enemy base. Why not? I've got a gun to destroy it with. So we'll see if I can shoot it down. Maybe I'll chop some wood as well, because that's another gameplay element. Oh, look, there's men. Can I shoot them in the head? Oh, I've got to reload first. It's nice. This man... There we go. He died. That's good. Oh, someone's shooting me. That's not very nice, is it? This is the first combat I've had so far. And he's playing with keyboard and mouse. I'm playing with controller and mouse. So this is the new level. This is the new MLG, mate. If I beat you, that is an embarrassment. It's 2v1 now, so here we go. You know, bring it with your axe. He's run out of ammo, so he's coming at me with the axe. Oh, he got me. He's got ammo again. And I died. That's the first time I died. Do I respawn? Doesn't look like it. No, yes I do. I can just respawn. Well, let's head towards the enemy base again. So, how are you all doing anyway? Looking forward to Christmas? I kind of am. I like Christmas. It's the only time I get to see a lot of my family, and we have to pretend to like each other, so it's all good. Getting nice food. I just like the atmosphere of it, I think. Although I do hate how early it begins these days. Like, decorations in like September now, people going on about it. And of course America have just had their trial Christmas, which they have every year. We've now got Black Friday over in the bloody UK now. But I've noticed the deals aren't actually that good, really. I noticed that with Steam as well. No doubt there'll be a Christmas Steam sale. And yeah, the deals, is it just me or are the deals not good compared to how they used to be? You can pick up like really good AAA games, but I don't know, a $5. And now you'll get a 60% discount and it'll still be like 20 quid. So I guess with some games they just don't drop in value. But how do they retain their value? How does something like Call of Duty Black Ops 3 retain value like that? I do not understand it. Maybe Steam can't change the price on it, who knows. But if there's still idiots playing that much, I don't know where I'm going in this game. I'm going towards the enemy base, that's it. So this is a lot of fun. But the funny thing is, what with YouTube, it's quite hard when you're a small YouTuber. You make these videos, hardly anyone watches them. I mean, it might just be because they're terrible. That's a fair point. These ones take way less effort than, say, the awards one I made the other day. And I know this will get more views. And it's just, it's kind of like disheartening. It's almost like saying, YouTube doesn't want you to put the effort in. I mean, I'm not even in the stage, I'm nowhere near the stage where I'll be earning like money, especially a livable wage or anything. I think I've earned a grand total of $5, which YouTube terms is nothing. You can't even cash it out, so it's worthless. But I do see some people around the same kind of subscriber numbers as me who already have Patreons and stuff. And that's just even more bizarre. It's like, You don't have the fans. It's kind of insulting that you've opened a Patreon. I mean, I know you probably think, well, I put the effort into videos. Like I do. Like with that bloody Steam Awards one that took, you know, way longer than this will take. This just takes recording and then a bit of editing and then upload it. There's a flashing light over there. But even if you're putting the effort in, if you're not getting the views, if you're getting 50 views on a video or, you know, less, under 50, and most of those probably aren't for very long, like you've got to look at the watch time. I would feel bad now for the few fans I actually have if I said, right, I'll open a Patreon just on the off chance these 1 or 2 people who watch me regularly will give me money. I would feel shitty for taking their money. But I've also noticed that these people that do that they've got $0 in their Patrons and stuff, which isn't that surprising really. I mean, we'd all like to be rewarded for our efforts, but YouTube is so saturated at the moment. Sometimes I feel bad about putting those watch adverts on my... Oh, we've reached the base. Hello. Let's change to an axe. Hi! Bang, bang. Yeah, sometimes I feel bad about putting the watch adverts on there. And I just put the little clicky up ones. I don't know if anyone clicks on them, but... Anyway, that's my little ramble about YouTube. Disheartening. But anyway, you know, I quite enjoyed doing the top Steam things advert, so there's that. And I guess that's what you've got to do. That's what you've got to do it for when you've got this few amount of subscribers. Otherwise, there's not a lot of point. You shouldn't be doing it in the hopes that you're going to make loads of money. Kind of like releasing crappy games. You shouldn't be releasing them in the hopes of making a quick buck. Maybe some passion went into this? I don't know. Visually, it's just the most hideous thing ever. It looks like a game from the PS1 era. Got ya, mate. Got ya. Get off. Stop axing me. So, the guns... Oh, I killed him. Embarrassment. Oh, mate, 2 kills. No, 1 kill. Oh no, I got another guy, didn't I? Anyway, that's this game. I wouldn't bother playing it. Oh, he's got his textures. Did they just take that long to load in? A whole 10 minutes. Okay, well, he looks less hideous now. I guess you could say there's kind of a sort of... not unique art style, but an art style going on here. But look at those PS1 hands that he's got. Oh dear, I didn't even show you the crafting. What's the point, really? There's so few players playing. I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. And I'll see you next time.